Today officially starts a week-long boycott against going to Walmart. So a man on TikTok has solely been responsible for leading these boycotts against these companies. Target a few weeks ago, now Walmart, and next Amazon. And people in his comments are saying, I do not shop at Walmart anymore, and they even canceled their Sam's Club membership today because he told them to. A lot of people are also saying they've been boycotting Walmart for years now, but most of these people are now starting to do it because of this man's video. This group that this guy started called People's Union USA just started in February, and they already started this past boycott in March against Target because of their DEI policies. People are calling this, who are actually boycotting Walmart, an economic blackout. And this doesn't just include going to Walmart, the store itself. This also includes buying online from Walmart, any kind of subscriptions, pharmacies, or going to Sam's Club. People have even started to make videos saying they're no longer going to be friends with people if they find out that their friends are shopping at Walmart this week.
Let's see if they still boycotting Walmart part 2. Been in here in the walls, so let's see if it's still holding up. It's still holding up, y'all. It is empty. Still. Baby, when they said don't nobody go to Walmart and shop no more, baby, everybody heard that call. Where are the people, y'all? Where is the people? They said boycott Walmart, and there's the air conditioner sound. They mean boycott. Now what are they gonna do with all this product that nobody is purchasing? Now y'all know the electronics section is the section that everybody go to. Look, y'all. Quiet. Now y'all know y'all ain't never seen the electronics section of Walmart look like this. They don't even have nobody at the register, y'all. Toy section. Y'all, this is the first time I filmed this serious. Look at all this merchandise just sitting here. Wow.
Well, folks, I've been so overwhelmed with getting people to go to protests and all that good stuff, and getting people to check out Election Truth Alliance, that I forgot to promote and encourage people to boycott Walmart again for this week. It started April 7th, which was yesterday, and it continues all the way to the 14th, which, what is that? That is next Monday. So, boycott Walmart. Power to the people.
I've been boycotting Walmart for 15 years. This is the main reason that I boycott Walmart, because the Walton family is like the richest family in the world, and yet they pay their employees poverty wages. A decent amount of Walmart employees qualify for federal assistance and maybe local assistance, a lot of different assistance, because their employer chooses to pay them poverty wages. It is not because they are not working hard and they don't deserve it. I do think it's interesting, a lot of people discuss boycotting Walmart because like they don't like the store or like the patrons, which is absurd. That is not at all the reason to why I don't boycott Walmart. It is purely because of the family and the profits that they make, and then the lack of support that they give to their staff. I've broken this boycott 4 times, and so that's kind of where boycotting gets complex, right? When I started boycotting Walmart, I was in college and somebody gifted me a $100 gift card, and I was not in a place to be able to turn that away. So I used that. The second time that I broke my boycott was by accident, and I was in a work trip in Costa Rica, and I went and I got me some tasty food at this market, and then when I went to do my reimbursement, I pulled out the receipt and there was the little Walmart logo at the bottom. They bamboozled me. And then the third and fourth times are through work, in a way, in not the same way. I didn't purchase things from Walmart, but I'm a dietitian and I work in community nutrition programs, and receive receive grants from Walmart because they give a lot of money to Feeding America and food programs, which is interesting. I wish they would stop giving money to charity and give it to their employees instead, or maybe a both and, since they are, again, mega rich. And so another job I do is create an education for dietitians, and so they also have given grants to help support dietitians in retail spaces. I am not a dietitian in a retail space, but I've helped make programs for those people. And so that's another way that I've engaged and interacted with Walmart, not necessarily by choice. But I wish they'd do both. They can both support the work of community and also pay their employees a living wage.
Walmart prices are about to go through the roof. That's because Walmart gets well over half, 60% in total of its goods from China. And tomorrow, guess what goes into effect? A 104% tariff on all goods from China. So the age of cheap stuff at Walmart is over. Many consumers under pressure flocked to Walmart to benefit from lower prices than they could get anywhere else last year. Lower income households were flocking to Walmart, and Walmart saw their biggest growth in households that made over $100,000 a year. Walmart has been trying to reduce their reliance on China in the past few years, sourcing more products from India. Walmart now gets a quarter of all of its products from India. But when country-specific tariffs start in April, all imports from India will be subject to a 27% tariff. So translation, prices will still go up at Walmart either way. Watch out. Now, for its part, Walmart has tried to meet with its suppliers in China and force them to take the brunt of the tariffs. That, of course, has sparked a swift backlash from Chinese leadership. But come on, Walmart leadership, you know that suppliers were never going to absorb a 104% tariff themselves. It's obviously something that you're just going to pass on to customers. And for even pretending like this is not how it works, Walmart, you've just made the D3 list, a podcast about dumb, desperate, and diabolical business decisions.
Fun times at Walmart this morning. Firstly, I want to say that we already had an appointment with the Vision Center before the DEI initiatives were canceled. And my daughter likes the independent optometrist there and has been going to her for a while. So we kept the appointment because they're independent from Walmart. And I went to pick up a couple of things because we were already over there and they have a good gluten-free section, but we're never going back. And they just delivered a freezer to me and probably going to have to get returned today. I had the extremely unpleasant experience of being in the checkout line with my daughter, my teenager, while a man got frustrated and then screamed the N-word out at the top of his lungs. And if that wasn't bad enough, the Walmart employee thought it was hysterical, laughed maniacally, and then went over and helped him and patted him on the back, while other employees watched on, not thinking it was quite as funny. And if you experience anything like this, I encourage you strongly to do exactly what I did, which is to go fill out a complaint with the corporate form, and to document very carefully what happened and to send it in so when they get sued like crazy and somebody goes through discovery and requests all the complaints and information from customers about the extremely hostile work environment that they've been creating for their employees, it's all there in black and white. Thank you.
All right, everyone, it begins today. The Walmart blackout is on. From today, the 7th to the 14th, absolutely no Walmart shopping. No in-store Walmart, no online, no Sam's Club, nothing Walmart. We show them, like we are showing other major corporations and the politicians, that we are the economy and without us, they are nothing. We are holding these companies accountable so they finally step up and pay their fair share of taxes to alleviate federal income tax from the working class citizen. We are boycotting these companies so they hold corporations and manufacturers to a profit margin cap, a reasonable profit margin cap, and we are fighting for equality without question across the board. Hold the line, my friends. No Walmart. No Walmart. We've got our second economic blackout coming up. We've got General Mills coming up this month, and we are not stopping, my friends. I'm not feeling good. I'm definitely under the weather, but I'm here for the fight, and I'm here for the long haul. Visit thepeoplesunionusa.com, sign up for our free community forum, get involved, my friends, and hold the line. No Walmart. Thanks, my friends.
So Walmart is losing sales. Their company's valuation has gone down $22 billion. I don't know why the CEO is so surprised. They treat their workers like shit. They took out local businesses by undercutting prices. They price gouge. And they removed DEI. Fuck Walmart.
A recession is around the corner. Big companies are talking like Walmart. Let's talk about it. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Big companies are speaking out now because they are losing money. According to reports, Walmart lost $22 billion as shoppers stopped spending that much at Walmart. The Walmart stock dropped to 3.1, cleaning up $22 billion. I mean, we can all see it. I can see it in my end, and I know for sure you can see it in your end. When you go to Walmart, you don't shop that much like you used to. The CEO put a statement earlier today saying that the customers are struggling out here. Customers are not even making it to the end of the month when they have run out of money. And that means that big companies like Walmart are crying about it because they're not making no more money. What do you think? Are you struggling? Let me know in the comments.
Walmart messed around, and now they're finding out. It seems they assumed they could quietly dismantle their DEI without facing any real consequences. But here's the thing. People are paying attention. These corporations often see us as nothing more than dollar signs, forgetting that our values matter. Well, money talks. And Walmart is now $22 billion short of the support they took for granted. When a company turns its back on the communities that helped build its success, they shouldn't be surprised when those communities walk away.